All right, so what I'm talking about here is, I wish I had my Talia Wajid tight hold because I would just twist like the bottom two rows, like the first two rows around my head, basically them outside ones, because we was going out of town and I didn't want to be looking too crazy. But then I said, forget it. I just, twisted some of the really really loose ones with the Talia Wajid coconut growth oil, because when that peppermint hit you, whew, there got a bunk. You know what I'm saying? Show the bunk some love, y'all. Say what's up to the bunk in the comments. He's an asshole, but he gets the job done. There it goes. Yo, that hand thing people do is hilarious to me. Like, I know it helps you, focus, helps the camera focus, but still, that shit is funny. But here we go. This is the Talia Wajid coconut growth oil. Is it coconut? I might be bugging saying coconut. I don't know. But it's fire, dog. I love that oil. That and the Black Queen olive oil spray. Them is really the only things I put in my hair. That and the tight hold if I twist it myself, Anything else I don't even use. But them oils my hair needs, my scalp, my new grow, I need the oil. Because one, it gives you that moisture, puts that moisture in your hair. And two, it keeps them looking shiny. I hate a dry, ashy lock. Like your locks all ashy and gray, and you can see every piece of lint in your locks. You don't even care. You giving all of us a bad look. So I be out here trying to keep my roots and my new growth oiled up for y'all. Setting a good example. Because listen, I'm in real estate. And I work for a company. I can't just be walking. I can't be out here with the free forms looking crazy. I can't. I mean, even if I could, I still wouldn't. But I really can't. Like, this hairstyle is pushing it. I'm surprised they let it last this long. So anybody out there with locks worried about their profession, don't. Just grow your hair. Keep them neat. Keep your line up tight if you're a male. If you're a female, keep your edges tight and you'll be straight. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you about your hair. Like, what? Don't let them internet stories make you think your job is gonna fire you for your locks, bro. No. But this is me, after getting oiled through, my thought process with oiling is to get the scalp and the roots saturated first, because you want that new hair to get moisturized. If you hit it while it's there, as it grows out into the lock, with you oiling it over time, that hair is just going to be moisturized. It's going to be healthy as it gets further along, in the lock process, and you have less breakage, you have less dead hair in your locks. It just helps your hair stay healthy and intact. So you got to keep your roots, even if you freeform it, semi-freeform, at the very least, keep your roots oiled. You don't got to get a retwist every month. You don't got to wash, every week, every 2 weeks. At the very least, put some oil on your scalp once a month. You know what I'm saying? Then after a while, you could wash it. Because really, you gonna get very little, if any, buildup. With oil. But if you're putting a bunch of stuff in there and they got a bunch of ingredients on the bottle, that's another thing. Make sure the ingredients on the bottle are just oil. If they got a bunch of phosphates and acids and a bunch of different gums in there, you don't want all that in your hair, because it's just going to cause buildup and just a bunch of stuff that's unnecessary. You see that curl pattern coming through? Talk to your boy. Yo, you see it. That's why you got to oil the scalp. That's why you got to keep the roots nice and moisturized. And once you get the roots moisturized, over the next couple of days, as you got your hands in your hair and you're putting it up at night, the oil from the roots is going to, work its way to the ends of your hair. Some of it will get saturated into your scalp, and then some of it will, your hair will absorb it down to its ends. Now here, I put my hair up. I got the, two headbands secure going on. And as you can see, after I wash it, that bottom row gets really loose again, because I grew some hair out and, added it to that bottom row to make them locks thicker. And now I'm growing out another row under that that I think I'm gonna probably end up getting extensions on, but that's another story. But that row right there, I really want to secure that bottom row and that line for when it gets longer and I'm putting my hair up, it's not looking crazy around the edge. So I make sure when I wash my hair and those come loose to, if I got the tight hold on me, I'll use it and I'll twist them up. If not, I'll just twist it with the oil, because that works just as well. You know, after I oil my scalp, I'll just twist these up real tight and secure them with bobby pins, because that's what I got. Honestly, everybody knows those little clamps that locticians use when they lock your hair. Those are going to be the best. So if you're doing any at-home retwisting yourself, I would suggest to get a set of them clamps, but I don't got none. I ain't really tripping off it. I'm going to just use the bobby pins, and they get the job done. My advice, if you do use the bobby pins, use 2 per like 2 or 3 locks, depending on how thick your locks are. And if you have multiple locks in a set of bobby pins, put them in opposite directions. You know what I mean? See how I'm putting it in one way right now? Right, the open end to the right. The second bobby pin you put in, you want to put the open end to the left. So it secures the locks from both sides. I didn't figure that out till like later that night, but I didn't get it on camera. But as you can see, you know, just going through, twisting with my hands, make sure it's tight up to the root. I'll give it a palm roll, and then I set it in there with the bobby pin, and, I'll, put that up at night, and they'll be fine in the morning. It'll look like I just got a retwist on just those. And then when I twist my sides like that, I like to tuck them behind my ear. If you don't got a bobby pin and you tuck it behind your ear, it'll normally stay back there. But yeah, man, here's my post-wash routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that. And I'm going to catch y'all in that next video. Holla at me, baby. Diop out.
There's no settling, oh, there's better things. I want everything out there. Don't live through memories. I feel your energy that's stopping you from telling your story.
Yeah, I was that church boy that was never allowed to go nowhere. Like, you ain't about to just run the streets with these kids with parents that don't care. Boy, keep asking me to go and I promise you gon' wish you didn't go there. It's a small town and we ain't about to be the conversation for these white folks here. Oh, mama, don't play, nigga. I tell my little brother do the right thing, cause you know what mama would say, nigga. And if she tell pops, you better pray, nigga. I really could've turned out to be the worst. Having success to run in my family, homie, and I turned out to be the first. Let me thank God and take y'all to church, cause I feel a little sanctified. But it's kinda hard to keep that state of mind. I hear a voice inside saying take your time, but if the time is now, then I'm taking mine. Cause when it's game time, I don't play the pine. I play just fine when the pressure's on. So if you egging me on to be the best, please don't forget to catch a dog. And I hope that when you turn this record on, you can feel the vibe I'm trying to advertise. Don't let your dreams pass you by if you know you'll never be satisfied. You don't have to lie on some corny shit, cause everybody know the difference between if you went hard, if you sorta did. And if you wonder, is it all worth it? Well, of course it is, cause
there's no settling, oh, there's better things. I